We have to be very careful when we tell our boys to. It's nothing. I'm not saying we should disrespect women. I'm not saying we should, sit up here and just disregard their feelings. But we have to be very careful with the advice that we give them, because just like we hear girls go through heartbreak, guys are the big bad monsters. But if you teach a wrong dude the wrong thing, your brother, your son, they'll be getting finessed out here by these chicks very easily when you're too nice. So a lot of times I see in the movies, we say, oh, be nice to her, get her this, get her that.
Oh, no. But I also tell them to pay attention, because I'm like, don't get finessed out here. Like, still have an open mind, still have an open heart, but know when to draw the line. Be like, nah, you asking for too much, or not too much, but it's like you're taking advantage or something. And I'm like, don't ever let somebody take your niceness for a weakness.
Let me chime in real quick.
Go ahead.
I grew up only child, single mom, and like I never heard of like red flags in women. Like I always was brought up at like men are bad, women are good.
Men
right?
are big bad monsters.
And like you find a woman, you settle down, get married. But I tried that shit. Like I tried to be the good dude. I tried to be the gentleman, and that's typically what single moms teach their sons: how to be a gentleman, how to treat a woman.
They try to teach you to be the man that they wanted,
and I end up being too nice, and that shit turned to wild disrespect. Go ahead.
And no, CMarty, and say what it is. Actually, you get way more ass being the asshole that you are now than you ever did,
and being disrespectful,
trying to be nice.
Facts.
So here's what I know about mothers. Mothers will teach sons to be the guy that they think they want, but not the guy that fucked them. So let me kind of like roll that back for you.
Damn.
Women will kind of do things that they think is ideal in the world, but not the guys they're really attracted to, because women are attracted to really not politically correct things. Women are attracted to mixed signals, push, pull, you kind of being a little bit in and out. Women respond to those things very well. And when you're trying to give a woman too much validation, when you kind of like tell her how much you mean to her, how much you care about her, she'd be like, okay, I'm on to the next. Cool. And I'm telling y'all,
studies have shown women love emotionally unavailable men. If you check me and TK 10 years ago, we was nerds. All right. Not nerds in the terms of fact like you want to fuck with us, but nerds in the fact we was getting finessed. All right.
Yeah.
And no nausea. It's not because somebody hurt us while we changed.
No.
But when you start finding the rules to the game,
I'm just gonna wait.
When you start finding the rules to the game, things change. When you finally peek behind the curtain, oh, this is what women are really like. You should start making judgments. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where are y'all getting these studies from?
Where we getting this from real life experience, baby.
Wikipedia.
This real life.
I mean, we getting this from experience. You're talking
quick?
from the finessers and the finesse.
No.
That should be a show.
I raised my hand. I just want to know, because you said studies show. I'm just,
Correct.
I've got a 4-year degree,
So
when they say studies show, I'm
okay.
I'm waiting for like.
I didn't say
No, Kat. We can bring the links up for you. I mean, we don't have them right here in front of us right now, but we can do that because, like I said, we study anthropology, and anthropology, what people forget. I know we love to live in a feminist world where.
I got a minor in it.
Great. So that's what I'm saying. So we can talk about it then. But
how come when 4 men say that they had this life experience? Yeah,
it's not good enough.
We have to come with all these.
No. You're
women say he broke my heart. Where's the
I don't
proof, baby?
disagree with y'all. My only issue is that I don't think that's a woman thing where she wants a guy that's an asshole and it's cooler when people treat them like trash. I think that's a people thing.
He didn't say they necessarily wanted them, but they respond.
We respond.
Y'all do the same thing, which is why. No shade. In your situation, when you were being a good dude, you were being a good dude to the wrong girls. You didn't find the right girl.
It's always pick better. I picked the wrong one. It's always
it goes on both ends. Everybody wants a challenge.
It's the same shit.
Everybody wants a challenge. Guys like the girls that aren't completely available to them. When a girl's too available, they keep sleeping with them. They disappear. They come back on some hey stranger shit. And vice versa for women. It's a human thing. Like, people want forbidden fruit. Like, they want what they can't have. If you're too easily... No.
Okay, go ahead. You let me talk. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to sit there and say, like, for myself, I try to be extremely... because, again, I am a single mom, so it's just myself. And I try to get a lot of, like, feedback, like, from my dads and, like, my brothers, just trying to share that. Because for myself, I know I'm extremely emotional. And with, of course, me raising a young son, I don't want to impose too much of my, emotions upon my son. And I don't want to just maybe sometimes my other woman, I don't want to impose that too much like upon my son and things like that. So even then, when I'm saying about like my red flags or like or even like for example, I have a little brother and he's dating. A lot of women they tend to be a little bit on the rough side. They may like to do a lot of fighting.
Just a couple felonies.
Yeah, they a little bit.
He's still a good guy.
Side, but my brother, he's one of those people where he said again, like very, very sweet. He will get, buy flowers for her, buy flowers for the mom while he going to go pick the girl up.
Let me talk
and
to
do
him.
a lot of like love. He does a lot of love, a lot of love bombing.
How bad is credit messed up?
No, my brother's still relatively young.
I'm just
but I'm just saying, like, no, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of women that he end up going above and beyond with.
They treat him like fucking shit.
They'll be really nasty to him.
So
like,
go
ahead, CMarty.
So at what point is it like it's not pick better? Like she said, I need to pick better women, right?
Why can't we just?
But you just said that happened to multiple women with your brother, right?
Oh well, yeah, because he's still picking the same type of women.
It is because even
Let's
with me,
stop the cap.
No. I can speak from personal experience. Like every guy I've dated, I've not dated a guy that's better than me. Like I'm gonna keep it a sec. I wanted to date people that were on my level or higher, but everybody had a sob story when I did figure out who they truly were. So I was looking out for them. What do you mean better? You
Financially?
It's not even just financially. It's like, are you culturally enriched? Are you Are you emotionally intelligent?
You went to private school?
It's every.
I don't want. Hold on, real quick. I want to hop back just real quick before I'll let you go in a second too, Naja. But again, I'm just telling you, you have 3 men, well, actually 4 men sitting here telling. Are you saying this, D? Basically telling you that when you give a woman mixed signals and you don't give her everything that she wants, you get a better result. I have this quote that I always say. It says, "Give a woman heaven, she'll complain about the view. Give a woman heaven, she'll offer to pay rent." And I'm not saying to treat a woman bad. I'm not saying I would never ever say that. But I'm just saying women they're like humans, like Naja was saying. They only value what they work for. And if a guy gives his attention too easily and too quickly, she already knows that this isn't a valuable guy. So I'm not saying that you can't be nice to your woman, but make her earn you being nice to her.
And ladies, we didn't start off that way. I can't speak for